Hello, hypothetical viewers. This is Wandering Dragon. Welcome back to Shining Force Gaiden. Since the last episode, I have in fact grinded our new friends up to level 10 and level 9, so they're on par with the party now. It was mostly time consuming just because in this map, to get to the enemies, you have to walk upwards into this forest, so it just took a while to get to the fight every time. But thanks for their coming with good weapons. Their attack was actually already pretty close to our other characters because they had the current best tier of weapons. So it wasn't too bad to actually grind them. And honestly, having Wendy in the party really helps as well because since magic does damage in a fixed range, she's really good to weaken enemies down to a point where our newer characters can kill them without having to worry that they'll be that she'll finish the enemy off instead. Although magic can critically hit, so occasionally you do have a slip up there. Okay, but now we are here. We are ready to fight this battle and get into this castle, which is the stronghold of the wizard Bazoo. I'm still really just side-eyeing the fact that his name is Bazoo. It's such a weird name. I'm kind of just going to skip those enemies on the right because I think they'll walk over to us anyway, and I've already fought them like so many times to train up stock in Mayfair. It's funny, in Shining Force Sword of Asia, there's a wizard called May, and there's also Mayfair. I feel like usually games try harder not to have characters have similar names like that, but it actually is more realistic when you think about it. In real life, there's lots of people with the same name out there. Wow, sorry, I just spaced out there. I was just deep in my thoughts about nothing in particular. I've already played this battle a bunch of times, so to level up those new characters, so sorry. I don't have a lot of new stuff to say about it. I do like the map design. It's very cool looking. I'm liking the aesthetics of this game a lot, but I have to say, it is yet another map where we just have to walk a long distance, and there's not a lot to do during that walk because there's actually not that many different enemies. So yeah, I'm like, it looks nice, but it sure is a map where we just walk forwards. It still is early game though, you know, we can't expect every level to be just peak level design. It is also still an old game. Oh yeah, while I was leveling the characters up, I tried out Mayfair's Muddle spell. I was hoping maybe it would give a bit more exp than healing. It still just gives 10. It's so bullshit. It's not even guaranteed to affect the enemies, and yet it gives so little. Like, sheesh. And then you have shit like Boost that gives 25 exp a pop, which is very bizarre. So I am slightly annoyed by that. I've got a little pack of enemies here. We've defeated these enemies many times. That's how our characters became stronger. We can pop out Blaze too here since we have two enemies next to each other. Alrighty. Yeah, the Hell Soldier is what in Shining Force 1 and 2 I believe were called the Dark Dwarves. But apparently now they're Hell Soldiers. Apparently Hell is filled with blue dwarves, which is a little weird. Alright. So let's equip Apis' new lance and give it a shot. Well, it's quite powerful. Okay, have Claude finish off this brass loader. Critical hit, very nice. Good job, Claude. Our first level 11 character, staying at the front of the pack. Claude is so good. And I'm gonna mega attack this guy. Actually, now that Nick's only level 9, he's no longer, you know, one of the strongest. He needs to level up to level 10. Gotta catch him up a little. I'm saving the Dark Dwarf for someone, hopefully one of our lower level characters will get a turn and they can finish him off. Hopefully. I may as well have Cray just do a quick heal on himself here. Oh, I think he got a new spell and I didn't even check what it was. While I was level grinding, I did use the speed up function quite a lot. So I think I didn't notice when he got his spell. Let's go check it out. Oh, so he got boost. Very nice. Boost is really useful. It's a good spell. Yeah, okay, let's just have Stock kill the zombie. Gotta kill it eventually. Stock leveled up a lot. He got really good really quickly. See, he's quite strong, in part because he has these steel arrows, so that's, you know, a high tier of weapon. Gives him a nice little boost. Yeah, I think that skeleton dude is the boss of the level. Man, now that I'm not using the speed up feature on the enemy turns, they seem to take forever. It's honestly, when you fast forward it, that's when you realize just how freaking long they actually are. Alright, Bruce is only level 9. Let's hopefully give him a little boost here. He's already really strong now. Very nice, Roos. Now you're level 10. Dokey. Oh, neat thing I noticed here, she got the Hell spell. The graphic is similar to Blast from the previous games, so I'm kind of wondering if it's just a different translation of the same spell or if it is actually different. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. So, next time she's close enough to an enemy to attack. She also seems like she may have rather low agility. Maybe I'll use the quick chicken on her. I know, it's like you're giving away this item so early in the game, but, you know, favoritism is the name of the game. Gotta use the boost items on the units that you like the best. Well, actually, Wendy was already level 11. Claude was not our first level 11. But, those two are kind of at the front of the pack right now. Is he poisoned right now? He might be. I gotta have Sig detox him. At least it's a source of X for him. He's doing pretty well right now. I do like the little graphic for the ranger. I think it looks very, the battle sprites here look really cool. I hope that we can show off May's sprite in a bit, because it is actually different from the pre-sprite in the previous game, so it's a new sprite. It's pretty cool looking. Her attack animation is also really funny because she kind of moves the staff from like downwards to upwards, so it kind of looks like she's just like bitch slapping the enemy into submission, just like which is pretty hilarious to me. Whereas in the previous games, they sort of brought the staff down on the enemy's head, which, while more logical, is less funny. Just going through some enemy attacks. Oh hey, this is a chance for us to try out Hell, which I haven't used yet. No, oh, is it only... Oh, I guess the first level of it is only for enemies next to you. Oh shoot, I meant to have her heal and then I accidentally clicked stay instead. Oh well. She hasn't had a chance to do very much yet this battle. I think the quick chicken will indeed help. Okay, let's have Claude get in the mix here. These zombies have a lot of HP, and they are fairly tanky, so... we can't get him in a great spot for these zombies, so I'm gonna have him attack the brass loader. Because I want to leave the melee spot next to the zombie free. Okay, let's have Sieg start attacking. I do like how his idle animation before he attacks is sort of tapping the staff up and down in his hand. Kind of looks like that, you know, that like I'm about to beat your ass, you know, animation, like, well. You know what I mean? I'm not describing particularly well, but like, you know what I mean, right? It's classic. Like any character with some sort of like a like a nightstick or a weapon like that, sort of tapping it slowly against and menacingly against their palm. I feel like it evokes that feeling. Okay, we're making some headway here. Cray can finish off this zombie. Uh, Hopefully I'll be able to get Nick in there for a kill soon, but, you know, I just wanted to thin the crowd a little here. We have quite a lot of enemies attacking us. Oh, this is bad. I clustered everyone up foolishly. Well, we'll see what happens. Ouch! Blaze 3! Oh, it's really strong. Man, they start throwing the high-level magic at you pretty early in this game. I just clustered up way too much. I was just being careless, basically. Oh, this is it for stock then. Oh well. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, the skeleton is pretty darn strong. And also, I let everyone get hit with Blaze 3. Welp. This is the consequences of my own carelessness. You know, these dark dwarves are still just bringing up the rear. Nick is also getting a fair amount of MP, so I'm wondering if he also will end up getting attack spells. In Shining Force 1 and Sword of Asia, the ones those two, the protagonists at no point got attack spells, but in Shining Force 2, the protagonist learns Bolt, so the fact that he can gain MP makes me wonder if he gets magic. Because I think in Sword of Asia, you never actually gained MP on level up, you only ever had exactly enough to use Egress, because you could only ever use it once per battle. I guess this would be the time for her to heal. Who is the... I mean, everyone's really weak right now. I guess for now, let's heal Shade because he actually has a guy in melee with him. See, that's her attack animation as well, where she sort of lifts the staff like that. But yeah, she has a different costume than the priest in the previous game, who had kind of long robes. She has more like a complicated dress and a little hat on top. Like some kind of weird, super old-timey nurse outfit or something. It's a nice sprite. I think it looks cool. It does look oddly modern, I would say, compared to the others. That's the one thing. But I mean, this is a sci fantasy game. Like, we're being attacked by a tank, so, you know. I want to try and take out the mage here. But yeah, we're being attacked by tanks, and I'm sure that we'll eventually recruit a robot or whatever, so, you know. Modern, archaic, it's a mix. Although I think Shining Force Sword of Asia did not have a robot, if I remember correctly. No robots to be found. So I don't know whether this game has any robots. There was one, obviously, in the opening crawl, which had the little summary, I guess, or at least a little reminder about the ending of Shining Force 1, because we saw Adam in the opening little screen that just showed all of our old buddies. So maybe we'll have robots in this one, too. Yeah, I feel like Shining Force Sword of Asia, it does still have weird shit shooting lasers and things like that, but I feel like it is slightly less, it doesn't have quite as many futuristic things, just because you don't actually recruit a robot. Not as far as I remember, anyway. It's been a while since I played it, and, you know, it can all blend together after a while. Okay, I hope, Nick, you gotta gain a level soon. You're lagging behind. But I haven't managed to have him be the one to get the KO in a little bit. Okay, let's keep attacking the priest so that he does not just heal everybody up. We're actually pretty close to the end of this fight. I'm just gonna go for Broken Prey attack the priest. I know it leaves him vulnerable to attack also, but, you know, I just kind of want to blast through here. Do this in a timely fashion. This may be a short one because I actually have a thing to do after I finish this video, so, and I think I may actually already be late for that because if this is not necessarily going to be done in the next 3 minutes. So this will be a short one. I know that I'm absolutely dreadful at scheduling my life. I know. But, whatever. Oh, if Nick can get his turn, he can finish off the zombie and finally get his level up. Assuming he doesn't die, the skeleton gets another turn. Aw, now he got poisoned. Arg. The zombie's poisoning you is pretty annoying. So maybe we'll just have to refight this entire goddamn battle. Because Nick is too fucking slow and won't get his turn. He was at almost full health a minute ago. It can be frustrating when like 5 enemies get their turn in a row and you don't have a chance to really do anything. Okay, I'm gonna have Mayfair come over here and heal up Nick. Gotta make sure he's in good shape. Okay. CV dies. That's the end of it for the Force. These Dark Dwarves are still approaching. Sorry that there keeps being like random muffled sounds in the mic. My allergies are really bad today, so my nose is super itchy and I keep accidentally bumping the mic while I'm scratching the old nose. Autumn is doing a number on me. Also, one of the people I live with like really loves flower arrangements, like making cut flower arrangements, and I'm very allergic to flowers, so the sneezing continues basically. It's so bad. Every time I have to be in the living room for anything, it's just like I'm dying. My eyes are just swelling up. Flowers are really pretty and I like them, but they also are very allergy inducing. The pollen. The pollen. Okay, we're gradually making some progress here. I'm gonna have Clay heal himself. Actually, you know what? Let's fucking go for broke and use boost. Can boost up Nick. Maybe he'll get his turn faster. Interesting sound effect for boost. I think it's a different sound effect than it was in Shining Force 2 where we also had boost. I don't think I ever used boost in Shining Force 1. I never got around to it. I'm trying to take out this skeleton who is the boss of the level. Very close now. Young Nicholas, you really need to get your turn at some point. Maybe I'll have Wendy take a stab at this bat. I don't know. Oh, very nice. Level 12. That's our first level 12, I believe. Oh, and she got sleep. So she has some useless spells as well. Let's actually have Nick just go ahead and attack the skeleton. I think he should be able to kill it. Very good, Nick. This should bring him to level 10. Oh, and he got a steel sword. Nice. Excellent. And that's the level, so we'll just watch the ending cutscene and wrap this video up. Nick has suffered 2 points of damage from poison. Wait, that wasn't the boss? Do we just have to kill every enemy? Okay, well, did not expect. I guess I'll just be late to the Zoom meeting I need to go to. I guess at the very least, it's a lot easier to get to stuff quickly now because I'm not going anywhere, I'm just clicking a link. The lives we now lead. Okay. Well, at least we're kind of thinning these enemies out a bit. Ooh, Mayfair, I think, has low defense as a healer. Hang in there. Oh, that wasn't bad. Yeah, I want to point out again that Mayfair is blind. And she's just been running around, like, fighting all of these enemies quite easily and navigating the battlefield. Yeah, so this is just Blast, but for some reason it's called Hell in this game, which I'm guessing is just a different translation. Now, I have no idea whether Hell is the more accurate translation, and for the other games, it was changed to be more like, you know, PG or whatever for the American market, or whether hell is not as good of a translation and this game just wasn't translated very well, or whether it's genuinely different in this particular game. I do not know. But I'm baffled that it's called hell because the animation doesn't seem to have anything to do with hell. Like, honestly, I would call it like wind or something because it looks like little slashes of wind. Blast works well enough, I'd say. It's like a blast of wind. It doesn't look particularly hellish. That would make me think of like fire or something. So I have no idea why it's called hell. It also seems like weird to have a spell named hell for your basically your white mage. It's a little puzzling. Okay. Well, this is going pretty well. We only have a few more enemies to defeat. Claude can just finish off this rat fly. A bizarre name for an enemy. I'm so used to the battles where like you kill the boss and everything dies that this one took me by surprise. Oh, this is a great chance to use Blaze too, because we actually have 3 enemies in range. Go, Wendy, go! Alright, that's a goodly amount of damage. Honestly, Blaze 2 is really good at this point in the game, because we're at a part in the game where 8 or 10 damage is actually a lot of damage. So being able to do 3 enemies at once is pretty great. Whereas, you know, as our melee characters get stronger, that will fall behind. I mean, already Aethys can do more than that. 14, that's massive. But, you know, 10 points across 3 enemies is actually very good. For now. But it's nice that it is, like, more guaranteed damage. I'm gonna have Prey actually just heal himself, because he's pretty injured. There we go. Oh, he actually got 15x. I guess if you heal a really large amount of HP, maybe you get more. And we have him attack the Hell Soldier. Good. And I think Shade should be able to finish him off and hopefully get level up. Maybe if we're lucky we can get Nick like 1 more level. Very good. Horse is coming along nicely. Can I have her use hell again? Summon the wind of hell, I guess? It doesn't do a ton. But like when you get to the higher levels of Blast, it was pretty good. Now we have a nice little force here. The Shining Force. Roos is really strong. See, in situations like this where we're sort of clumped up and don't have to walk anywhere, he's quite good because he's really strong. He's just a bit slow. But here, you know, the enemies are all conveniently available. Battle music is pretty good. I like it a lot. I'm gonna have Aethys do nothing because he's already level 12. He really does not need the extra level. Let's actually have you heal Nick. Because I'd really like to save a kill for Nick, who really needs to boost up a bit. Like, people are mostly level 11 now. Nick really needs to catch up. Aw, boost wore off. Doesn't last forever. I'm gonna have him heal himself too, actually. Or, I'll heal Wendy, because I think her defense is actually lower. We'll get that free X from heals. Very nice! Now he's level 11 as well. Excellent. And Nick, which of these is going to be lower HP so we can kill it more readily? Okay, they're the same. Well, which has lower defense? 14 versus 15. Okay, so the Brass Loader, this armored tank has less defense than that dwarf. Excellent, Nick. Yay, level 11. Yeah, we're actually, you know, we might be a little over leveled because defeating these enemies is only giving 28x now. And our new our new allies did come in at level 4 and 5, so I think we just, like, went a little too hard there. Yeah, I'm just weakening him so someone else can get the KO, because Wendy does not need it. She's already level 12. I think ideally I'd like Roos to get it, because I think he's the last one at level 10. Or actually Mayfair would be a good choice. Let's... Well, but she can also get stuff through healing, so let's get it for Roos, because I feel like he'll long-term be hard to level up, because he is slow. Whereas she can do some heals, and her effectiveness is also not as tied to level, because her spells are just as good. Although she will get more spells as she levels up. There we go. Well done. Now let's go have a little chat with Bazoo. Do. I mean, I'm already running late, I may as well. Oh, good. So we're at camp now. I want to cure everyone, but yeah, I'm gonna just quickly do this while I'm doing my outro. So, in this episode, we fought our way to the Tower of the Wizard Bazoo. I'm actually still not totally clear on who he is. I think he's, like, just in charge of this region of Cyprus. Oh, right, this guy died. I forgot that. Sorry, Stock. I forgot you existed. Well. But yeah, and so we fought our way through it using our 2 new allies, and in the next level, we're gonna go find Bazoo and I guess demand some information about whatever is going on here. So get excited for that, and thank you for watching, hypothetical viewers, and look forward to the next episode of Shining Force Gaiden.